Negatory blue trooper, that ain't snow, that's chicken feathers off that 18-wheeler. You can always tell snow from the chicken feathers. Snow don't come up your wiper blade, something awful. Now, Moon Runner boy, you pull it over now.
Alright, YouTube. This is a DJ turntable from the early 2010s, somewhere in that range, maybe late 2000s. Look at how quickly that stops and goes there. So like it's up to speed, it stopped. Now it is using the motor to stop that quick, so if you turn it to the off, it slows down gradually. So there is the on. Let's do a review real quickly here. First off, let's start with the dust cover. If you find one of these with a dust cover that's in good condition, congratulations. These are DJ turntables, so most of the dust covers have probably been just straight removed and lost. But those that do have them probably do have scratches. This one does have wear. No cracks though, so it is in fairly good shape. And the outputs, so you have a digital out and you have an analog out. It does have a preamp in it, so it does not need to go into a phone, and nor does it need a ground. So you're golden there. The power is normal power cord. Not much to be said about that. It does have a little blue light that shines down on the timing dots, so you don't really need to adjust the timing. It does have quartz lock, so it should be right there every time. So we can just run a real quick look-see here, and it does look like 33 is running actually kind of fast. So well, that's because I have it set for a different speed. There we go. How about that? It's corrected. The speed adjustment, let's go to that. The speed adjustment is over here, and it has a very wide range speed adjustment. So I have it set for a 8% range right now. So the faster is towards me and the slower is away from me. And if we look at, let's turn this all the way down so that we don't have to listen to it. All right, set that down there. There we go. We look at this little blue light in the center. When I get it to quartz lock or 33, it's going to tell me it's there with the blue light. Now let's say that I want to move it 12% advanced. Okay, so I'm going to advance it, but I don't want it to do it just yet. I can hit this quartz lock, bring this down. You'll notice how it's still blue. It's still locked on 33. When I hit this, and you can immediately see a change in speed here, which you should see on the camera, actually on the timing dots, notches, whatever you want to call them. They should now be moving forward on the screen. Pretty cool, right? So we'll take it back down and turn it back down to 8%. So when you do have it advanced, let's say that you want the voices to sound normal, not like chipmunks. It has this handy feature, so let's go ahead and turn this on. And let's see it with it on and without. So let's back it up so that we have some voice. Okay. Alright, see chipmunks. Alright, now we hit that key correction and it lowers things back down to the normal key. Alright, so does not have an automatic return and does not have a start. So the way you deal with that is you hit the start stop, which starts and stops very quickly. And there's your start. Okay, to do the return, let's set it down here and let's get it going. it will eventually go to the center and it will just sit there and hover. It does not have auto return. So those are a couple of the features that I would really have loved to have seen on this player. I do have it dialed in. I had it down to 2 grams for a second. Earlier I was playing with some other records. Again, if I didn't mention this before, there's a DJ light which illuminates your record so that you can do some mad scratching with minimal lighting. This is about worthless in my opinion. I don't know if I mentioned the speeds. This is like the 5th take on this video. I hate editing videos, so I try and do them in 1 take. And this time I would have been better off just editing them because I've now wasted an hour trying to do this review. Anyway, so it's got 33, 45, and 78. Cool. Thumbs up. All right. I think that's it. Well, if I haven't mentioned it, which I did on the prior 4 takes, that has an MP3 line in, which at the time, 2010-ish, MP3 was, something that you wanted to mention, but it's anything. Any jack. You put a jack in there and hook it to your phone or whatever, and you can play some mad background beats and scratch your record, and it'll all play through the turntable, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of circuitry going on inside here, of course, with all of the key correction and everything else. The cartridge, again, is, if I haven't mentioned it before, is a Stanton 500, which is an okay cartridge. The stylus is vintage, so it's probably about 10 years old. It's probably due to be replaced here real soon. On finer records, like really, really lightly pressed records, it doesn't do a very good job. So it is somewhat wore down, but it's still doing fine on normal, deep groove records or normal groove records. Let's see here. Oh, the actual unit itself, I don't know, this thing probably weighs 30 pounds. It's heavy. It's a heavy dude. He's not going anywhere. Sturdy, very well built. So that's the review. If you're looking for a cool player that has lots of little quirks that not a lot of record players have, this is probably a good one. Turntable, not record player. I'm sorry. Don't kill me in the comments. This is pretty cool. I think I'm going to sell this one. Not sure. I've had it for a couple of months now. I've played it for that time. Changed different head shells out on it. Different cartridges. It does really well with just about anything. It sounds really good. It does do a really good job of cleaning up the scratches on the record. Like, it must have some kind of circuitry that mutes that. So that is really nice. So if you have some really beat up records, this does a pretty good job of playing them. All right. That's the review. That's the end of take number 5. I am tired. I want to go to bed. It's Friday night. I should be out partying because I'm a party animal. All right. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.